What does your watch say about you? In today's video, guys, I'm gonna go over 4 timepieces and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think these watches say about you. Now, like I always say, I want you guys to get involved and comment down below and let me know if you agree or disagree with what I say on these timepieces. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying this series because I enjoy making them. So with that being said, there's gonna be more to come. So I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe for more. Now, let's get into the video. The first watch is the Rolex Day 40 in yellow gold. This is a timepiece that you'll see a man or a woman wearing. But if it's a woman, this is what it says about her. She thinks she's a boss and independent.
Cap.
Even when it's her ex-man that bought her the watch in the first place. I can guarantee that she said, I don't need a man at some point in her life. Now that I have your attention,
it's about to go down.
This watch is part of the Housewife Starter Pack. You'll get a date from your husband if you don't give him a headache for having a mistress.
Wake up, you piece of shit! Ow! Who's Venice? Huh? Who? What are you, a fucking owl? Who is she?
I don't know.
Some little hooky you were fucking last night?
What the fuck are you talking about? No.
This Rolex Day doesn't confirm that she's a watch enthusiast because she looks at this timepiece more as a jewelry piece than a timepiece. She might even put a diamond bezel on it just to make it a little more flashy. And lastly, if she bought this Rolex Day herself, this is what she does for a living. It's either she's a real estate agent in LA, Houston, New York City, or Miami, or any other major city, or she's an OF model.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
The second timepiece is a Rolex Daytona Rainbow. This watch tells me that you live in either Dubai or Monaco, because those are the only places you can wear this timepiece without getting robbed. If you do live in the US and own this Rolex Daytona Rainbow, this timepiece spends 99% of the time at the bank in the safe deposit box. The other 1% is you when you are transporting the watch to the bank, and also if you decide to sell it. There's a high likelihood that you're a celebrity, because it seems like Rolex love offering this type of timepiece to celebrities, because there's Kevin Hart, Mark Wahlberg, Messi, David Beckham, Steve Harvey, and the list goes on of celebrities that own this watch. And lastly, if you own this watch, it says that you want to be seen, because this timepiece is flashy. You guys can see it. This watch has every color on the color wheel on it. So it clearly says, hey, look at me. The third watch is a Rolex Yachtmaster 2. This watch says that you're a physically big guy and you have a large personality.
Tony, hand me my boots because I'm about to go skiing.
Because there's no other logical reason I could think of that someone would buy this timepiece. You just have to be big. It's just a huge watch at 44 millimeters. You must have gone and looked at all the Rolexes and was just looking for the largest watches that Rolex offer, so it doesn't look too small on your wrist. So the only 2 options that you were probably looking at was this and the Rolex Deep Sea. And lastly, the Rolex Yachtmaster 2 says this about you. Whenever you want to find out what time it is, you do not look at this watch. That dial is way too busy. So you always reference your smartphone to know what time it is. Now, the fourth and final watch is the Patek Philippe Nautilus. I did this timepiece before, but whenever I come across a real life example that verifies what I've said in the past, I love to toot my own horn. So here's what I said in a prior video. Here's what the Patek Philippe Nautilus says about you. This watch says you're older or mature, most likely over 40. Yes, if you can afford a Patek Philippe Nautilus, it definitely says that you're rich and probably old money rich.
I'm really rich.
The Patek Philippe Nautilus, for some reason, gives me CEO or CFO vibes. Just someone in the finance industry. It could be a banker, who knows, but definitely someone in finance and business. So I said older, mature, over 40, old money rich, and has a successful business. Now here's a clip of a YouTuber who goes around interviewing successful people, asking them business and finance questions. Here he stops a nice couple, asking them a few questions, where the husband was wearing a Patek Philippe Nautilus.
What do you guys do for a living?
Retired.
Retired.
26 years.
26 years. You been enjoying it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you guys do when you weren't retired?
We owned companies.
Companies.
Real estate.
Okay.
Mortgages.
Okay, so which companies did you guys own?
Well, the companies that we owned are now part of Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh,
Berkshire Hathaway bought us out.
Oh, how much did they buy you out for?
Oh, we're not going to tell you that.
Is it definitely over 9 figures?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So from this clip, you can tell he's over 40. And you could also tell that it's old money. You could just smell the old money on him. The couple also mentioned owning a mortgage company and eventually selling it to Warren Buffett. So they were in business. I've also mentioned that the Patek Philippe Nautilus owner isn't too flashy and in your face. So check out how this guy reacted when the viewer asked him, is that a Patek on your wrist?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for you guys' time. Is that a Patek? Or that's a really nice watch.
His reaction was like, chill, no need to announce, no need to flex. I don't want to flex. Let's just keep it moving. Let's just keep it professional. An AP Royal Oak owner might have been the one that would have been quicker to show off and want to show the watch on camera. But for the Patek Philippe owner, they're a little more subtle and low-key. This guy's flex is quiet luxury, and I believe his wife is just a reflection of him. When the interviewer asked what credit card do they use and what's the benefits of using this credit card, here's what they said.
American Express.
Which one exactly?
Well, we were using the Platinum for a long time, but we are not traveling as much now, so we're just using the Gold.
Just Amex Gold?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are the benefits to that so people can understand?
Eating out all the time.
Eating out.
Yeah, we
Okay.
eat out every day.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day. We eat
Okay.
And then we buy stuff.
So for those of you who don't know, the Amex Platinum card has an annual fee of $695.
Damn.
That's a flex. The wife also said eating out every day is a benefit of using this card. Now guys, I don't know about you, but that's rich activities. Because eating out today, every day, in this economy, that's rich activity, period. I know for a fact their idea of eating out isn't Chipotle and McDonald's. It's more like Nobu and Prime. It really can't be hard to identify somebody that's really wealthy because typically they have like quiet luxury type of style. But with experience, there's ways to identify it. They tend to say things like this.
When we had the Platinum card and we were traveling, for 15 years we traveled the world. I think 60 countries altogether.
Wow.
And then
You guys are living the dream.
So the Platinum card was.
Whenever you hear someone say they travel the world, sure, you can travel the world on a budget, but most likely for this couple, they traveled in luxury, and that could cost a whole lot. Another topic of conversation that you'll hear someone that has real wealth talk about is the private schools that their kids attend. Because if you guys don't know, the tuition for some private schools are between $10,000 and $30,000 a year. And that's just elementary school. I'm sure you guys was thinking I was referring to college. Guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And guys, stay tuned for some more videos.